Hi, this is Brenda Bowler, registered nurse with the Andrew County Health Department, bringing you a presentation on policy cycle and evaluation. The first slide we're going to talk about is the history of policy evaluation at a national level in the United States government. Policy evaluation in the U.S. government has evolved as a systematic way to assess government policy effectiveness, efficiency, and impact. It gained prominence in the mid-20th century with the growth of the federal government and the desire for evidence-based decision-making, the formation of the Office of Management and Budget, and the establishment of the Program Assessment Rating Tool in the early 2000s further institutionalized the evaluation process, encouraging agencies to assess and improve their programs. Cooper and West, 1988. The next slide, we're going to talk about the multiple dimensions of the policy-making process, including the roles of ethics and evidence. The policy-making process involves several stages: problem identification, agenda setting, policy formation, implementation, and evaluation. Ethics play a crucial role in guiding a policy's decisions, ensuring fairness, equality, and considering the moral implications of policies. DeGruy, 2014. Evidence-based policy making emphasizes using data, research, and evaluations to inform decisions, increasing the likelihood of successful outcomes. The next slide, we're going to discuss the policy evaluation cycle. The policy evaluation cycle is a systematic process that includes identifying policy goals, designing appropriate evaluation methods, collecting data, analyzing the data, interpreting the results, and using findings to improve policies. Anderson, Draper, 2022. It's a continuous loop that informs decision makers about a policy's performance and guides adjustments as needed. The next slide, we're going to talk about the government accountability, or better known as GAO. The GAO is a nonpartisan agency that audits and evaluates federal programs and agencies to ensure accountability and effectiveness. Bergeson, 2005. The GAO's assessments provide Congress with objective information about government activities, aiding oversight, and informing policy decisions through evidence-based insights. The next slide, we are going to be discussing about Congressional Budget Office, better known as CBO. The CBO is responsible for providing Congress with budgets and economic analysis of proposed legislation, Miller, 1991. While not primarily focused on policy evaluation, the CBO's assessment include estimating the costs and the impacts of proposed policies, indirectly influencing policy decisions by shedding light on the economic implications. Now, the next slide, we are going to talk about the differences between policy evaluation and the program evaluation. Now, policy evaluation assesses a policy's overall effectiveness, efficiency, and impact in achieving its intended goals. Anderson, Draper, 2022. It looks at the broader content and outcomes of the policy. On the other hand, program evaluation focuses on the effectiveness of a certain program or the initiative within a policy. It devolves into the details of program implementation and outcomes to determine its success and identify areas for improvement. In conclusion, concerning the policy cycle, the policy cycle in the United States is like a journey that involves history, ethics, evidence, and responsibility. It is not a straight path, but a loop where policies are planned, carried out, and reviewed to improve them. Cooper and West, 1988. Ethics, which are about doing what's right and fair, are essential throughout this process. But just being ethical isn't enough. Facts and evidence also play a significant role. Using accurate data and research helps ensure policies are effective and help people. The Government Accountability Office, or known as GAOs, and the Congressional Budget Office, shortened for CBO, are essential helpers. They check that things are going well and help Congress make intelligent choices based on facts. The policy cycle isn't static, it changes and it improves over time. It's like a living thing that learns from its successes and mistakes by combining values, facts, and action. The policy cycle keeps the government moving towards better and fairer decisions for everyone. Thank you very much for listening to my PowerPoint. The next slide is my references and more references. Thank you very much.